Hello dear, my name is Utkarsh and I welcome you all on School Quiz. This is the 10th session of class 10 chapter whose name is probability. In this in this session we will be dealing with the upcoming questions we will starting from the question number 16. So the question number 16 states that 12 defective pens are accidentally mixed with 132 good ones. It is not possible to just look at a pen and tell whether or not it is defective. One pen is taken out at a random from this lot. Determine the probability that the pen taken out is a good one. Now total number of pens we have is total number of pens we have is 12 plus 132, which is ultimately equal to 144. Now total number of good pens is equal to total number of good pens is equal to 132. So probability of getting a good pen is equal to number of favorable outcome upon number of total possible outcome. Which is ultimately equal to 132 by 144, which is ultimately equal to 11 by 12. 11 by 12 is the probability of getting a good pen, which is ultimately equal to 11 by 12. This is all from this question. Let's proceed to the next question, that is question number 17. The question number 17 states that a lot of 20 bulbs contains 4 defective ones. One bulb is drawn at random from the lot. What is the probability that the bulb is defective? First we will be dealing with the first part, is this. So the total number of bulbs is equal to 20, and total number of defective bulbs is equal to 4. So probability of getting a defective bulb is equal to number of favorable outcome upon number of total possible outcome. So number of favorable outcomes here we have is for the defective one as 4, and total possible outcomes we have as 20, which can also be written as 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is the probability of getting a defective bulb. Now let's proceed to the second part of this question. The second question states that suppose the bulb is drawn and it is not defective and is not replaced. Now one bulb is drawn from the rest. What is the probability that this bulb is not defective? According to this question, the remaining total number of bulbs is equal to 19. Now remaining total number of remaining total number of non-defective bulbs is equal to 16 minus 1, which is equal to 15. Now probability of not getting a defective bulb, probability of not getting a defective bulb is equal to number of favorable outcome upon number of total possible outcome. Which is equal to 15 by 19. 15 by 19 is the probability of not getting a defective bulb. Now let's proceed to the next question. That is question number 18. Question number 18 states that a box contains 90 discs which are numbered from 1 to 90. If one disc is drawn at random from the box, find the probability that it bears a 2-digit number, a perfect square number, a number divisible by 5. So we will be proceeding with the first part, that is a 2-digit number. So the total number of discs is 90. Total number of discs we have 90, and total 2-digit number between 1 to 90, between 1 to 90 we have as 81. 81 such numbers are there which are 2-digit numbers between 1 to 90. Now the probability of getting a 2-digit number is equal to number of favorable outcome upon number of total possible outcome. It is equal to as you can see 81 by 90, which can also be written as 9 by 10. So 9 by 10 is the probability of getting a 2-digit number. Now let us proceed to the second part of this question. The second part of this question states that we have to find the probability of getting a square number. Here we have to find the probability of getting a perfect square number. Now perfect squares between 1 and 90 are 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, and the last is 81. Therefore total number of squares between 1 and 90 are 9. We have 9 perfect square numbers. Total number of perfect squares between 1 and 9 is 9. So probability of getting a square is probability of getting a square as number of favorable outcome upon number of total possible outcome, which is equal to 9 by 90, which can also be written as 1 by 10. So 1 by 10 is the probability of getting a square, perfect square. 9 by 10 is the probability of getting a perfect square. 9 by 10 is the probability of getting perfect square. 1 by 10. 1 by 10 is the probability of getting a perfect square. Now let us proceed to the next part of this question. The next part is third part. It states that a number divisible by 5. Numbers that are between numbers that are between 1 and 90 and are divisible by 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and the last one is 90. So these are the numbers that are perfectly divisible by 5 and they lie between 1 and 90. Therefore, the numbers that are divisible by 5 and lie between 1 and 90 are 18. 18 such numbers we have which lies between 1 and 90 and they are divisible by 5. So probability of getting a number divisible by 5 is equal to number of favorable outcome divided by number of total possible outcome divided by number of total possible outcome, which we have as number of favorable outcome here we have as 18 and number of total possible outcome here we have is 90. So it can also be written as 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is the probability of getting numbers which are divisible by 5. Let me explain this question to you one more time. This question states that we have certain numbers which are divisible by 5 that lie between 1 and 90. And there are 18 such numbers that lies between 1 and 90 and they are divisible by 5. Now the probability of getting a number divisible by 5 is equal to number of favorable outcomes upon number of total possible outcome. The favorable outcomes we have as 18 and total outcome we have as 90, which can also be written as 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is the probability of getting a number divisible by 5 which lies between 1 and 90. So that is all from this session. Let's end our today's session here only. Thank you.